Just the other day, I walked down the street.
Welcome back to The Tribe here on One Africa TV. It's time to fill you in on talent compliments of the land of the brave. I'm joined by Namib Yantu. Special, unique. Whenever she goes on stage, she's freestyling and eventually ends up with a whole song. Thank you so much for joining us and welcome to The Tribe.
Thank you, Shay.
I've known your musical genius for a while now.
Ooh,
I believe I met you when you were learning to play the guitar.
Yeah, when I was younger.
Yeah.
Damn, how old was I, Shay?
We're not going to talk about
Okay.
that. But now you've mastered it.
Yeah.
And you're taking it to another level.
Yeah, I think you can always learn something for me. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
But I've grown into it.
Absolutely.
And I love it. So thank you.
Let's talk about how you fell in love with music. Where does this thing for this passion for your music come from?
Well, I'm multi-talented. I did soccer at school, basketball, and they kind of opened this art school in Tsumeb. It's called the Art
APC.
Center? APC.
Art Performing Center.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they opened it when I was there, and I
Yes.
was 15 at the time. And I remember going to this school and just picking up different instruments. I tried the piano, I tried the violin, and then I heard the guitar, and I was just like, I'm in love with this instrument. And I never put it down again. And basically they taught me the basics, and from there I kind of just grew into my own kind of style.
Yeah.
Taught myself, so yeah.
So are you from Tsumeb?
I am from Tsumeb.
Big shout out to Tsumeb. I must say. Not only are you a singer-songwriter, but you're also a poet, and you translate your poetry into music.
Yes.
Tell us about what inspires you to write and then add a tune to it.
You know, for me, my journey of songwriting has evolved, I think, as I grow spiritually as a person. And there was a time in my life where I was like, maybe I should just become that artist that writes about love and sex, drugs, whatever, you know? And I thought to myself, that's not really who I am. So what I want to do now is teach through my music. And basically I want to preach about love, because if we had just a little bit more love in the world, we wouldn't have some of these things happening that are happening right now.
Some love and compassion will take us a long way. Yeah. In Namibia, it's not easy for an artist to find their feet, establish themselves, and especially grow in terms of just resources and things that they can use, money. What challenges have you faced? What's made it hard for you?
Same things, you know, money, number one. Just kind of paying for studio time. That I can't do right now. So basically, as an artist, I had to revert down to doing small, odd jobs.
Odd little things,
you know.
all that talent.
Thank you. But I used to be a teacher, Mos. And so there's this war around me, because people feel like I should go back, and I feel like I'm done with it. Now I want to teach worldwide, not just teach children. I've had that experience, so.
And how have Namibians received you though? That odd style that you have, whenever you do perform, what kind of reactions do you get on social media when you post your videos? What's going down? What are they saying?
Well, most of them are like, oh my God, you're so amazing. And then I look at my feed and it's like 40 views. Thank you though.
Thank you though.
Yeah. But I'm really not sour about that, because I'm realizing it's just a matter of people haven't heard me. I haven't had like a huge amount of people listening to my music to see what my message is, to accept me. And I guess I'm not really worried about right now, because for me, I want to leave a legacy.
Yeah.
Because if I die one day, another Namibian girl who wants to pick up the guitar and do her thing, she'd be like, oh my God, I'm going to cover Toshi.
That's right.
She was speaking truth, you know? So for me, all these things are small things, you know? We'll get there when we get there, if we get there.
Are you working towards a project, EP, an album, something to release? What you got?
I've released, so I'm jumping into the film industry, mind you, because I've realized, you know, overseas, there's a market for musicians to basically work on film and get paid for it. Yes. And I'm like, I'm very creative, so why don't I try and jump into talk to filmmakers. I'll be the music, I'll do your music, literally music just for your film.
And there is that missing in Namibia where artists can actually come up and actually do that, a whole soundtrack. Yeah.
Yes, do a whole soundtrack.
Original, yeah.
And then, what else? Lost my train of
That's
thought.
for now. That's for now. We'll take that for now.
The COVID.
Yes.
I have a film. The NFC sponsored film.
That's amazing.
So, I know.
Well, tell us about that.
Well, it's a whole documentary about my life.
Okay.
It starts off where I quit my job,
Yes.
start doing music. COVID hits, because my idea was not to be here, guys.
Yeah.
2020, I thought that was my year. I was gonna go and be a boomerang in Europe and just show my face, show my face. Someone's
Tell
gonna
my
see me.
story, spread my message of love. That's right.
Oh my God. And then COVID hit, and now I'm here, and I was like, it's fine.
But what makes it
We keep it
difficult for
moving.
you to take that same idea and implement it here in Namibia? How's about you booming here in the land of the brave, spread that message of love, take that film along with you?
And show it.
And show it to everybody in Namibia.
That's not a bad idea.
So what else do you have going on?
I have this idea of an album I want to really write. It's going to be called Messages from My Ancestors. And it's basically going to tell the story of how us as Namibian, me as a youth, I'm 30, I don't own land. I want to own land. There are things I want to do to better my country, but I'm being told, no, you are too young by my elders. But what about my ancestors? Because that history has been taken away from us, from the people that colonized us. So I want to tell that story, And just the other day, I was driving around and I realized we have the most unemployment rate, right? Then I realized these people actually do want to work, but we are people of the earth. We want to work with the earth. We want to connect back to Mother Earth, but we can't because we're just here in the streets, in the combustion.
We've got nowhere to go and connect.
There's nothing. So my idea is to bring us back to that side of things, hopefully.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Where do we catch you on social media? Where can we stay up to beat? Where can we catch the film, the soundtracks, and
the film is not out yet.
Okay,
Shay.
cool.
So you'll have to check out the space for that.
Absolutely.
But on SoundCloud, I'm not active. I'm on Instagram and YouTube.
As Namib Yantu.
As Namib Yantu.
Yeah. You're doing an amazing thing so far. You're taking your guitar and you're telling your story and you are spreading your message of love. And the tribe is exactly that place where we need to connect, and that's what it is all about. So thank you so much for not giving up. Thank you so much for falling in love with your passion and saying, you know what, I'm going to do what I was meant to do. And we look forward to your future because I'm sure something's coming out of you. This little package of diamond, something's definitely coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So head on over to your social medias, check out Namib Yantu. In the meantime, here's a little love from Namib Yantu on the tribe.
Just the other day, I walked down the street and I swear I heard you calling my name. But when I turned around and faced you, it's like you did not know what to say to me. Oh, hey, open your mouth and speak your truth. There's no one else knows it but you. Open your mouth and speak your truth. Cause nobody knows it but you. Kanangwe, paturura, okana koye. Popya, shishiri monti mahoye. Open your mouth, speak your truth now, girl. Cause I swear, nobody else knows it but you. Positive vibes, that's how I ride. So come along and ride with me. Positive vibes, that's how I ride. So keep away from me with your negative energy. I'm gonna open my mouth, speak my truth. Open my mouth, speak my truth. Open your mouth and speak your truth.